Hey, good morning, everybody. What's going on? 7:39 in Chicago, 4:21. We got a lot of stuff moving around here, right? Uh, we got Dow Jones Industrial Average to the upside. That's what we got going on. Going through the sectors here. All right, and just looking through right now. I see retail and financials peeling off here a little bit, and industrials just down. Okay, all right. Healthcare unchanged. All right, energy looking better to me. I think energy's a little better. Tech is, certain tech stocks are blasting 155 on Marvel. Anybody got it? All right, 150 right now on Marvel. Back to the upside. All right. So again, I see futures. I'm sorry, on our sectors, healthcare unchanged on the day. All right, unchanged on the day. The futures are better. They're starting to close in on us a little bit as we start to get closer to the opening here at 7:40. We still got a lot of time. All right, so XLK takes the 2-2 back down. So we're starting to see some pressure selling in on tech. All right. We see now semiconductor is pulling back and D-Dog is pulling back. I'm going to change the screen. Wait a minute 1 second. All right. All right, here we go. All right, so coming back here now. All right, XLP. Let's take a look at XLP here this morning. Here, a little bit better coming off on these guys. All right, retail numbers just came out, and they were up 1%, which is a pretty good move. Tractor Supply in the garbage can. A couple of them are a little bit lower. Sprout Farm is starting to move up here. SFM a little bit on that news. Sprout Farm makes a nice move to the upside there, 75.60. We'll see if anything comes of that. This thing was already kind of retracing, coming back, but had a nice decent day yesterday at 74.72. See if that can get moving. We got Monster, MNST. MNST on your Monster kind of cools off a little bit, but it's been moving up nice to the upside. What else we got? Post, P-O-S-T, get. All right, Post on the move here. Continuation to the upside. Full time frame continuity. Get on POST. All right, your cereal. All right, Post cereal. All right, so there we go on staples. And again, let's take a look at some of the industrials here. Home Depot. Home Depot's a little better here, 352 to the upside. It's going to have to pick up the whole world. But that is taking day up on Home Depot to the upside. All right, so there's your Home Depot. We're watching that Merck pretty closely. Still be patient with this Merck. I think she come back out and triangle out that month back again. All right, back down to 114.92. Maybe not that much, but I want to buy some. And now after I see even what happened yesterday, I kind of cooled off on that Merck a little bit. So I think they're still a little bit lower there. All right. Some of our satellite stocks are a little better here this morning. SATS 135.11. It's trading. That got up to 137.96. All right, so that's going to take day up now, but it has started to shy back off inside. All right, so that one's moving good. I'll tell you who's moving really nice is Siri. Continuation, man. Siri's just doing great here, and it looks like she wants a little bit more too still. All right, 27.29. Siri's moving up really, really nice. And then we look at Iridium. We know it's been really, really strong. It kind of lost its way here the last couple of days, and I think it's still going to take some time to get right. So I don't know about this one right now. I'd like to see it come back down. I'd like to see it come back down, but I don't think we're going to get too much. But we had a lower low yesterday, so we'll see what we get today. Right now, trading at 42.21. 42.21. All right, so we're going to be inside day to start the day. Our Iridium, Rocket Lab, RKLB. Here's another one taking a day up again on the upside. Rocket Lab 92.16. We got hit that number. That's our high. We're chasing down 99.58 from the first quarter. That's when it made its high. This thing's moving really, really nice, guys. Rocket Lab. That one seems to be cooking pretty good too. Watching Qualcomm on the tech now. Qualcomm 2 up on the see here, you're 2 up on the week here, and your month, it's a 2 month. It could go outside on this month. That's what I'm looking for right now. 142.58. Give me that outside month. I want it. All right, Qualcomm to the upside. Where are we at here now? 138.60. We're trading at 138.33. We're really looks like we did inch day up. All right, Qualcomm, good. Micron, Micron, I don't know. This one's like not participating too much right now. All right, Micron, a little bit lower. All right, so interesting on that one. AMD, Huang was talking today, the NVIDIA guy on CNBC. AMD coming back down, shooter back down. All right, both of those. Marvel, $150. All right, it was higher, it hit 153.34. All right. What we say? I said yesterday. I said this thing's gonna catch Micron. Micron's coming down, and Marvel's going up. They might just pass each other's path. All right. So we'll see what happens there. All right, Cisco. You need to get your act together, bro. All right, you get out of here, and now it's like they want to go back. They want to go back. It seems as such. All right, it's unchanged. It's not doing absolutely anything. All right, I don't know. Cisco. Maybe if you got Poncho with this guy, you get a whole gang going there. All right, so that's what I gotta say about that one. Things I'm watching here, Boeing, it's healing. All right, let it drop in on a 4-hour. That's good. Test it again. All right, test it again. I think she's okay. All right, but we'll see what happens with that. I wanted to talk about that Taiwan Semi. That is TSM. All right, where are we at on this guy this morning here? Not moving anywhere, guys. I've been watching this one pretty closely. I would say that there's I think you got some really good support levels around this 362 area, 362 somewhere in here. All right, I think this holds, but it's not getting out of anything here anytime soon right now. 367. All right, this thing's going to bust out. All right, but I mean, at this point, it could come out either way here. But I look for support around that 361 area if you so inclined. I don't know about that one so much right now. Tech, there's like you gotta be a good picker. All right. Apple is down this morning on this news about this new guy that they're going to bring in. Opportunity come once in a lifetime. I've been waiting for Apple to go down $2. All right, I think I'm going to buy some Apple on the opening here with the move to the downside. All right, shooter coming back down. I'm going to watch him I'm going to for sure be watching Apple as the market opens. All right, been waiting for it to move. Okay. So we'll see what happens. That Boeing's kind of falling over there. All right. Roblox is starting to pull back a little bit as the futures have pulled back on us. Okay. Let's go to the diamonds. All right, there's your diamonds on your big move here to the upside. We were up over 300 in points this morning. If we were to open right now, we would be up 240. We have pulled back. All right, we pulled back on the diamonds, we pulled back on the NASDAQ, and we pulled back on the SPY coming back down here. All right, so SPY coming back into this area here, diamonds coming back inside. You see how strong it's been with the 4 hour, and now that 2 hours starts to agitate. All right, so 496.67. Futures were really pretty stout this morning, and they kind of have put the brakes on here a little bit. All right, QQQ. All right, QQ as well got up to 650.59. All right. Like I said yesterday, are they going to take that move to the downside, or are they just going to blast through? Well, this morning, they're making it appear as though they are going to go after that, but I see the brakes coming on across the board here. All right, I got a little Netflix coming back down here right now. Netflix is starting to pull back a little bit on that one. I already talked about Micron. Micron coming back down a little bit there, right? How about Avgo, AVGO? Avgo, what do you got? Coming back a little bit. All right. The ones that I've been looking at are Oracle. All right. I'm keeping on tech kind of here. All right. Oracle coming back down here a little bit. Oracle, you're seeing that starting to pull back. You're starting to see now semiconductor starting to pull back a little bit. All right. So, this is where we are, guys. QQQs right there. All right. There's our move to the downside right now, trying to spoil some of this action that's been going on. All right, so cooling off a little bit. Watch the staples. I think the staples are strong. And then when I look at the industrials, they're down, guys. They're down. All right, they're down. All right, and they're stuck inside day. All right, so XLI is not helping at all. XLV isn't helping at all because it's completely unchanged and doing nothing. Where did that get to? 148.74. All right, so 148.82. That takes day up, but you shoot her back down. All right, so XLV, even XLF is cooling off here a little bit this morning, coming back down on your shooter on the 4 hour. You start to see that move to the downside. All right, XLF. All right, now we'll see if energy. Energy prices high, and we're gonna have high energy prices for a while, guys. This ain't gonna change anything fast. 55.78 to take that XLE back up on the day. Not too much to talk about there on XLE. All right, so XLU utilities, same kind of situation here. Just trying to get back up. These have been down, all right, and no sign of turning these things around at any moment here. All right, so what you're in. Qualcomm, I think, is pretty good. I think Sirius Satellite, I really like that one. I like Roblox, and I'm going to finish it up with there. Roblox, there you go. Starting to give it up as we get a little bit closer to the opening, but we'll see what happens. And then I got this one for you. Beyond the Meats hits over $1.58, and she's pulled way back. All right, she hit 155. All right, and now she's back to 140. All right, so Beyond the Meat's on the move. Watching car, right? Everybody wants car. Everybody wants a car. Look at this thing, Avis Budget. This is a monthly, guys. This is a quarter. Sorry, this is the quarter. Look at this thing, right? What's the date on this? What? St. Patty's Day. St. Patty's Day on the 17th. It was trading at $84. Look at this move to the upside. $723. What kind of whatever's going on here? These guys, they're going to own. There's going to be no other car rental companies ever It's just going to be Ava's budget. If you can't see that, then you just can't see anything. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. We'll see what the day brings, man. Futures are starting to pull back a little bit. Keep an eye on the staples. I think they're a little defensively. They might help you on that side, too. I like Siri, and I like that SAT still going back up. Marvel, 150, man. Come on. And the Micron's coming down, and Marvel's going up. They're going to meet in the road somewhere around 200 and change. All right. If they keep going like that, they will. Roblox coming down. Nike going to the highs. All right. Be good. Be good.